100 days, 6
When Donald Trump stormed back into the White House, few anticipated just how quickly he would reshape the American landscape. In just 100 days, the 47th president has unleashed a whirlwind of executive actions, rewritten political norms, and driven deep wedges across America's institutions. Promising radical change during his campaign, Trump has wasted no time delivering, at breakneck speed and with a force few predecessors have ever matched. For his supporters, these first months have been proof of action, an all-in president bulldozing bureaucracy and making good on his pledges. To his critics, it's a constitutional earthquake, threatening to permanently warp the presidency, cripple vital government functions, and tear at the very fabric of American democracy. Here's how Trump's second term has reshaped the nation in just 100 days. It started with a few words from Vice President J.D. Vance, not Trump himself. Judges aren't allowed to control the executive's legitimate power. Those 9 words set Washington ablaze. The Trump administration has since moved aggressively to wrest power from Congress, unilaterally cutting funding to entire agencies and facing down over 100 court rulings that have tried to halt its actions. The balance of power between the executive, legislative, and judicial branches, a cornerstone of American democracy for over 2 centuries, now teeters on a knife's edge. While Trump publicly promises to obey court decisions, in practice, his administration has often moved slowly to comply, sowing chaos and defiance in the judiciary's halls. The new doctrine is clear: maximum executive power, minimum resistance. The government's war on itself found its face in Elon Musk. Clad in black and wielding a symbolic gold chainsaw gifted by Argentina's President Javier Milei, Musk announced his crusade to hack away at waste and inefficiency. Though his cuts haven't unearthed the trillions Musk once boasted of, his work has devastated institutions. USAID has been effectively dismantled. The Department of Education is a hollow shell. The sweeping slashes have not been without fallout. Protests have erupted, Republican lawmakers have faced hostile town halls, and fears of cuts to beloved programs like Social Security and veterans' benefits have grown. Nevertheless, among Trump's base, the image of a bloated federal government under siege remains a rallying cry. On Liberation Day, Trump hoisted tariff charts before the nation, triggering panic across global markets. Traders like Richard McDonald scrambled to react as billions in stock value evaporated in minutes. The S&P 500 plunged, mortgages rose, and recession fears spread. Though Trump's promises of protecting American industry resonate in struggling manufacturing towns, economists warn his aggressive tariffs could choke growth and worsen an already shaky economy. Approval ratings on his economic management are sliding, but for many loyalists, Trump's fight against China and other global competitors is a battle worth the cost. Perhaps nowhere has Trump's impact been more visible than immigration. Deportations have surged. Border crossings have plunged to a 4-year low. And yet, controversy abounds. Images of shackled deportees, like those sent to El Salvador's mega jails, have sparked global outcry. Trump's hardline policies have swept up even students and legal residents involved in pro-Palestinian protests, raising alarms among civil rights advocates. But in an America still grappling with immigration anxieties, Trump's crackdown maintains broad public support. From Harvard to Wall Street, Trump has launched an unprecedented campaign against elite institutions. Billions in federal grants have been frozen or threatened. Lawsuits are mounting. Universities have been forced to rewrite protest policies and academic programs. In the corporate world, Trump's tactics are no less brutal. Law firms have been pressured to favor conservative clients or risk losing government contracts. Media companies like ABC and CBS are embroiled in costly settlements and lawsuits after crossing the president. Trump once warned of the federal government's unchecked power. Now, He wields that power with a ruthlessness that has left universities, corporations, and newsrooms scrambling to adapt or face retribution. In a move laden with symbolism, Trump blamed a fatal air crash on diversity hiring at the FAA, using the tragedy to justify a wholesale rollback of inclusion and diversity initiatives across federal agencies. Diversity programs, once seen as a bulwark against systemic discrimination, are being dismantled piece by piece. In Trump's vision of America, merit, as defined by his administration, must reign supreme, regardless of what is lost in the process. No modern president has moved this fast or this radically. In just over 3 months, Donald Trump has left a deep and lasting imprint on America's institutions, economy, culture, and constitutional framework. For supporters, it's a revolution long overdue. For critics, it's a demolition project threatening the republic itself. Either way, the remaking of America is well underway, and Trump shows no signs of slowing down.